What is going on, y'all? My name is Spice. This is Spice Can Fish. Today, I've got a little bit of a challenge video for y'all. Now, for most of you guys, this probably isn't really a challenge video, but for me, it was kind of a challenge. Personally, I'm really not a finesse fisherman. I don't really like to just slow down and fish a drop shot or shaky head. Actually, shaky head's kind of fun, but like a drop shot or a Ned rig, something like that, I don't really like to do all that much. But I know that it's a great way to catch fish, especially when fishing's been slow, and I've been going through kind of a slump recently. For whatever reason, I can't get on any fish. I've been fishing just about every single day for, 4, 5, 6 hours. Sometimes I fish all day. But for whatever reason, I just can't get on any fish. But I feel like a lot of other people are smacking them this time of the year, and I should be too, at least to some extent. And for whatever reason, I'm just not able to do that right now. But I figured one of the best ways to challenge myself, learn a little bit more, and also probably get some bites, is to actually go out and try and learn how to throw one of those finesse baits. And honestly, the one that I have the least amount of confidence in is going to be a Ned rig. Now, I've heard for years that the Ned rig is a great way to catch fish, both largemouth and smallmouth and spotted bass. Whatever you're really trying to catch, they'll catch them really, really well. Especially, it seems like when you can't get bit on anything else, you can get bit on a Ned rig. At least that's what I hear. But for me personally, I just never really got around to throwing it. I just don't have a lot of confidence in it. It's not something that I throw a whole lot. And like I said, I'm not really a finesse fisherman, so I just rather catch them a different way. But I figured, hey, I can't really catch them the ways that I want to be catching them, so I'm going to go out, try and challenge myself a little bit and see if I can catch some fish on a technique that I don't really know a whole lot and try and learn a little bit. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I've got 3 different Ned rig baits. We're going to rig them all up and we're going to see if we can get bit on them. First, we're going to be throwing the Googan Baits Rattle and Ned in the Mooncake color, and then we're going to be throwing the Z-Man Turd Ticklers, or the TRD Ticklers, in the Hot Snakes color, and then we're going to be throwing the Robo Worm 3-inch Ned Worm in the Hologram Shad color. But yeah, I'm sure this intro's gone on long enough, so I'm going to meet you guys down at the pond. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Alright, y'all. Here's what we're going to be working with today. I brought 3 baits. So I got the Googan Baits Rattle and Ned, got these Ned Worms by Robo Worm, and I got the TRD Ticklers. So we're going to do 3 laps of this pond today, and I'm just going to fish my way around the whole thing, see if we can get bit. I'm going to start with these Rattle and Neds just because they're super natural looking, and I do actually like these a good bit. I'm not the biggest Googan believer. I think they're decent, but I don't think they're like incredible, like I'm not only going to be using this stuff, but I do like these little Rattle and Neds, little rattle in the end. I think that's a sweet idea. But yeah, I'm going to get this rigged up and we're going to get going. Trying out these new Ned heads today. I don't remember exactly the company, but I will leave them linked for you guys in the description. They're these weedless Ned heads. I know some of these like Ned fanatics or Ned people think that, if it's a weedless Ned, it's not a Ned rig. And I guess you're kind of right, but, at the same time, like, well, I screwed that up really bad. Anyway, at the same time, you just kind of want to catch fish, and I don't know, I think the weedless Ned is a good idea. Oh my god. Oh no. Holy shit. Wow. Did I get that back? Hang on a minute. No way. That was quite possibly the worst situation and best thing that could have possibly happened in that situation that I've ever seen in my life. Holy crap. Okay. So let me just break down what just happened, because I'm not even sure if that's really real, and you guys might not have seen it, but what happened was I took my Ned rig, I threw it, I way overcast. I was trying to go like towards the bank over there, I hit the tree. When I hit the tree, I also had my line over another branch, so I was like, oh shit, like now I'm gonna break off my Ned rig. There was a heron in the bush over here, and when my Ned rig hit the tree, the thunk onto the tree scared the heron, and it flew off and flew into my line. So I was like, oh shit, now I've got a heron and my line is stuck in the tree. But the heron flew off over the pond, took my line, pulled it out of the tree for me, and then dropped it back in the water. Just wow. Just wow. All right. I'm gonna try and make a better cast this time. That was unreal. I don't think I could have messed up more terribly and had the outcome go that well. Wow, okay. Today is shaping up to be an interesting day. Let's see if we can catch a couple fish now. And actually, I think I'm gonna take that as my cue to move somewhere else. Yeah. Let's go somewhere else. All right, let's try not to hit any birds or anything while we're over here. That was a sweet skip, and I also just scared a massive carp off in front of me. That was awesome. Man, what a weird day today is gonna be. Oh no, that's over a tree. Hoping this weedless net will get in here and get through it. Huh. It's over one. Okay. Come on, almost there. Oh. No. Yes. Oh, fantastic. All right. I'm gonna move. Just because I don't want to do that again. What the f is that? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a little bass right there. What the hell? It's not a bad sized one either. You hate to see that. I wonder if it was a bird or someone just left it there. I don't know why you would do that. Well, that is the first fish we've seen all day. First bass we've seen all day. Saw some carp. And that's not a good sign. I don't see any others, or I haven't seen any others yet, so I'm assuming it probably wasn't a fish kill, which is good. But still, that sucks. Didn't look super old either, maybe a day or two. Hadn't started like decaying yet, so it's pretty fresh. I don't know what that deal was.
The next day.
All right, well, here we go, going on down to the pond. It is day number 2 of me trying to film this video. Yesterday just wasn't really going very good. I fished for, I don't know, 3 hours without a single bite. And I just got kind of frustrated and decided to call it a little bit early. But I didn't want to just scrap this video because, you know, we had a couple interesting things happen yesterday with the heron and seeing the bass and whatnot. So I decided to come on down to the ponds behind my apartment and see if we can get on a few fish with this Ned rig. I'm just gonna go run over to the little laundry room building. Throw this bag in there for when I have to get my laundry later. And we're gonna get to fishing. I brought out all 3 of those baits again. We're gonna see if we can get on a few. As you guys might have just heard, that was thunder. We're having thunderstorms roll through here today, so not exactly sure how long I'm going to be able to fish for, but we'll see if we can make something happen. All right, good to go. Let's go catch some fish. I'm going to go head on over near where the little stream comes in on this side and see if we can't find a couple of fish over there. Probably work our way around the pond a little bit and do a couple of laps. I brought out all 3 of those baits again, and I think we're going to start with the rattling net again, just because that's what we were throwing around. Well, I was throwing around all of them yesterday, but this is what we started with yesterday, so we'll start with this today as well. This is just in their mooncake color. I really like this color. Pretty sweet looking. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. Try and get me a couple of fish before I gotta go get my laundry. Oh, I just got thumped. He's got it. Got him. There's a fish. There we go. Nice. Fish number 1 on the rattling Ned. Awesome. There we go. Little guy. He's been caught before too. But first one. Rattling Ned scores first. See you, buddy. Alright, little fish that started off. I've seen a few fish around here just kind of hanging out while I was walking around before. And they seemed like there were a lot of them up around this little tree. So I'm going to keep fishing this little area for a little bit longer. See if we can't pick up another one. And if not, then we'll start moving out to the other side of the pond. Here's just a little bit better look at this little bait here. Again, that's that mooncake color. It's like a green pumpkin on the back and then like a, I don't know, like a pale blue on the bottom. Some blue flake in it. Looks super good. I'm not really a Guggen fanboy or anything, but I will say these little rattling Neds are pretty saucy. There goes my alarm. Alright, I finish this cast, then I'm going to go check my laundry, and then we'll get back after it. Alright, we good, folks. Gonna set an alarm for 50 minutes, and we're gonna get right back to casting. Well, I'm already over here, so I guess I may as well try and fish over here for a bit. Oh man, that was up real shallow. Let's try out these ticklers. Look pretty interesting. Ooh, sun just popped out too. That could be good for a bite. Alright. See if this little turd tickler does something for him. I got a fish. Oh no. I got a fish and he's stuck in the tree. I got him out. That was incredible. I saw the tree branch move and I was like, oh no. That's not a bad one for in here either. Awesome, dude. Fish number 2 on the TRD ticklers. Got to love it. A little bit bigger, short, stocky, just like most of the fish in this pond. But I will take it today. That was crazy. That was a crazy bite. All right, buddy. See ya. Sorry, didn't mean to drop you so hard, but that was unbelievable. I like casted and I got my line over like 2 different trees. And then he bit it while I was like trying to shake it out of one of the trees. And I felt the tree branch move, or I saw the tree branch move. And I felt the bite a little bit. I was like, oh, there's actually a fish on the other end. That was unreal. I'm sure I probably scared the entire school when I did that, but let's cast back over there, see if there's another one. Trying not to get it stuck in the tree this time. Gotta say, I like this little color. This hot snakes color. It's pretty interesting. It's like a green pumpkin on top, very similar to the Rattle and Ned. Or maybe it's a watermelon, I'm not really sure. But either green pumpkin or watermelon on top, and then like almost a muted chartreuse on the bottom with some blue flake. Gold or black flake all the way throughout. Looks really good. Oh, there goes my alarm. Alright, I'm gonna make a couple more casts over here. Go grab my laundry. Then I think I'm gonna come out, try and catch a couple fish on that robo worm one. But oh boy. Let's see if we can maybe get a fish over here. And also not lose this Ned rig. Come on now. Oh, there goes that. I guess that's probably a good place to leave it off for right now. I'm gonna go grab my laundry like I said. Run back to my apartment, tie on a new leader because I broke off my whole leader. And tie on that little robo worm Ned rig bait, the little Ned worm I think it's called. Oh, there we go. Alright y'all, that's going to do it for today's video. Unfortunately, we really weren't able to get on a good bite. I figured slowing down, throwing something ultra finesse like a Ned rig would be the best way to get some bites, and we did get a good few bites. But really, I just think the bite is super, super tough these days. I don't know what it is. We've had some weird fluctuations. We had snow a few days ago, and it's been really cold and then really, really hot. So these fish are kind of in a weird funk. They don't know if they want to get up and start spawning or if they want to stay back and keep eating. So they're just kind of weird right now and not really biting super well. Regardless though, we were able to get bait on both the Rattle and Ned and also the TRD ticklers. The only bait that we couldn't get a bite on today was those robo worms, the Ned worms. I don't think it's because it's a bad bait. I think it's actually really sweet. I'm going to definitely be throwing around some more in the future. I just don't think the conditions were right for it. Again, it was a really tough bite in general, so just the bites that we did get were worked really hard for, believe me. Unfortunately, we didn't have that. The water was pretty dingy, both of the places that we went to. For whatever reason, I think we had some rain, so it just kind of muddied up the water a little bit. And it usually gets kind of muddy around this time anyway. The spring and fall turnover is a thing. If you guys don't know what that is, check it out. I'll leave a video link down in the description for you guys to go check that out. It's actually super interesting. But long story short, the cold water goes from being at the top of the lake to the bottom of the lake, and the warm water goes from being at the bottom of the lake to the top of the lake. And then because of that flip, the cold water sinks and the hot water rises, and like for whatever reason, like that movement in water like muddies up all the water. I'll leave a video that's describing it way better for you guys, like down in the description if you want to learn some more about that. But yeah, not the best conditions. Again, it was kind of a tough bite, and it just wasn't perfect for like a super natural looking lure. But regardless, I learned a whole lot about throwing a Ned rig in today's video, so I really thought that was a win for me, and I'm excited to get out and throw some more over the coming year. I'm sure once the summer gets here and the fish get all weird once it gets super hot, the Ned rig is going to be a real big player, so keep an eye out if you want to see some more Ned rig content. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you did like it. Also, if you want to see some more content from me, hit that subscribe button down below. Put up 2 new videos every single week most of the time, so if you want to see some more bank fishing as well as some kayak fishing, that's going to be the way you can do it. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'll check them and wreck them, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.